On June 13th of 2013, I had an AVM fistula stroke and had a bunch of grand mal seizures. That was the indication, so they rushed me to the local hospital, and after a couple of days there, they realized they couldn't handle it and sent me to New York Presbyterian. When I was released from New York Presbyterian, I came right to Helen, inpatient for 7 weeks. And the occupational therapy focuses mainly on my arm, so from my shoulder down to my hand. In the first 4 months, I had absolutely no response. All of a sudden, I started to get a little bit at a time working. So it started with my hand, and I could move my hand just a little bit, and then I could move my hand a little bit more, and then I could move my wrist. And so, occupational therapy, we focused on range of motion exercises at first, almost exclusively. And now that I have some motion back, we're focusing on strength and endurance exercises. And actually in occupational therapy, we get to play a lot of games. So there are beads where it's like, take this bead and put it over this wire and bring it up and bring it over there. Or pegs in a pegboard. So pick up these pegs and put them into the pegboard, which is extremely awkward. But they're child's toys. They're take these blocks and see how many you can pick up and put over a wall, for lack of a better term, wall, and put it on the other side in 1 minute. And I could only do 5 of them the first time, and then the next time I could do 11, and then the next time they measured it I could do 14, and the last time I think I did 21. So a lot of it is games. Just yesterday in occupational therapy they had me playing video games. They had me typing on a keyboard with my right hand, which I tried for the first time, and I was surprisingly good, not as bad as I thought I'd be. My occupational therapist, Eileen, is a genius. Really, once I really had lost hope at one point, and Eileen kind of put her hands on my arm and gave me a couple of exercises to do, and it seemed like 2 weeks later my arm started to wake up. And I've been working with Eileen since then. So for a year now I've been working with Eileen, and I think that I've made great strides with my arm, and I credit her with all of that. Before we get started, she'll often loosen up and massage my shoulder, which is, believe me, not as pleasant as it sounds, because she, digs in really deep to loosen up that deep tissue, and I'm like, yeah, you can't call this a massage. So, but she says what I have to do to break that up, so we can work the shoulder, because we can't work the shoulder if it's totally stiff. So Eileen used some stim with me. So there's a tiny portable stim that you can get, and I think my insurance covered it. She taught me how to use that here, and then we can do that at home. So you can place that at various spots all up and down your arm and the back of your shoulder. So that's something that we did. And so she's teaching me how to write with my right hand again, which is not going so well. But if someone approached me tomorrow and said, I have need for therapy, whether it's for the smallest thing or for full-blown stroke, neurological disorder, neurological recovery or orthopedic recovery like I've needed, I would tell them go straight to Helen and don't take no for an answer. There's really no place like it.